Yes, I know, I look amazing. Oh my god, I am so tired. This weekend, we always do movie night around Friday night. And it's like our lazy night, so I left a bunch of dishes here and it was chaotic, like there were toys everywhere. And usually Saturday mornings we tidy up all together, but yesterday it was my very good friend of mine's birthday party and we went to central London for an afternoon tea. But it was quite the journey to get there because I was supposed to drive to her house, but then there was a massive road accident. I hope everyone's okay. But basically, instead of taking me an hour and 15 minutes to get to her house, it was going to take me 2 hours. So instead, might as well drive close to the place where it's going to be because it's going to take me the same amount of time. So I ended up driving 2 hours to get there and then walk with the kids in the rain for like 20 minutes to get the place, and then I got lost. I couldn't find the place. I was going crazy. And then getting back home, it took me an hour driving. But before all of that, we went and dropped my husband to his job so I could get the car, basically, because we only have one car. So yesterday I drove in total about like 4 hours and a half. I'm like so tired, like my back and legs are crazy tired. But before I went to bed, I was like, I need to tackle the dishes because otherwise tomorrow it's gonna be too overwhelming. So I did that last night. That's why you see this completely empty, because this was like completely full. But today it's gonna be a proper chore day. You know me, I love doing chores. Love it. But basically today I have to tackle all of this laundry. I have to change the bins. I have to cook. What else? Probably have to hoover again, but my back really is like really tired, so I'm not sure. Also, I've just started the time of the month, so I'm like, yeah. You think, oh, that's not so many chores. To me, they are. When I'm like this, it takes every ounce of me to move. I have to tidy up things in the living room. I have a bunch of paperwork that I need to tidy up too because I keep leaving it. I know there's more that I need to do. I need to clean the garden, water the plants. I'm too tired. Yeah, join me for this. Yay. Best beverage of the day. I need to start with the laundry because there's so much to wash, you have no clue. I need to divide them by colours. I can't wait to have plumbing in the shed so I can do all of this there and be done in a day. The weather is not nice, so I can't leave the laundry out to dry and be like done on the day or tomorrow morning. I'm gonna have to hang it all around the house and I hate that. Oh well. Yeah, these are all the clothes that I got, all the workout clothes I got recently from Amazon. I just did the try on, but they need to go into the wash like now. My kids used these dungarees yesterday. The amount of compliments they got for just simply wearing kids' clothes was so cool. Everyone was like, my god, they're so much fun. Yeah, I got these from TikTok shop and just reminds me of the 90s, of the clothes I used to wear, and oh my god, everybody was complimenting their clothes, saying like how fun they were and how cute and age appropriate. And I was just like, my comment to all of them was always the same, was like, don't you just miss kids wearing kids' clothes for them to have fun? Like, yeah. And I was like, that's why I got them, and I tried to get them really fun clothes because this is the time for them to be wearing all the most extravagant stuff. Like, let them have fun. I also have the same issue where I tell my kids and my husband all the time to leave things nice so it's just easier for me to do laundry, and nobody listens to me. First load out of 4. So much fun. So I divide by lighter colors, like dark colors, and like towels and sheets. But sometimes, just because there's so many clothes from like one pile, especially the colorful one, because we like color in this house, I tend to put some of the colors with the bags because I know they're not gonna put color on. You know what I mean? And also, I always wash my clothes with cold water. Call me old-fashioned, but there's no need to wash your clothes with hot water because there's just no need. It's a waste of energy. I always wash them with cold water. I use these like washing beads inside of like egg. It lasts me like hundreds of washes, and after like maybe half a year or more of washes, I just have to replace them for new beads. That's it. My stain remover powder, as you like that, I use the natural way. I use sodium bicarbonate conditioning for the clothes. Before you freak out, no, it doesn't make your clothes smell at all. It just doesn't make them, it makes them soft without damaging them long term. I use distilled vinegar. Been doing our clothes like that for many years now. It works. Everything is clean, healthy. I just once in a while have to do one deep clean of the wash. Now I have to go down there to the shed to get my clothing racks because I have no space yet inside the house to store them, and never will, because I don't want the clothes ever to be inside the house. But first, I really should go now before it starts raining. So we keep all of these clothing racks in the shed in the garden because absolutely there's no space for us to store this inside the house. Luckily this one is electric, so during the winter this is the one that kind of gets us going, but still it's super annoying. So now I have to wait for this one to finish, and now I'm gonna do the bins quickly. I'm actually quite surprised. I have already done quite a few things because I have no energy today, and I feel it's like a weird type of sore because I am sore, but not from like doing like a workout, it's from driving so long. So I broke a little bit of my bin. Right, lixo. Deixa-me tratar dos lixos, como não já cheios. Little trick, if you are curious to know how I deal with dirty nappies, because we only have this bin and then a small one in the bathroom. And this bin is where it gets all the nappies, so I use these toilet things. I lift the lid, one here, and it helps, make it smell nice. Life hack. Ta-da! Hey guys, you are now currently at a completely different background. You and I in my room, in my temporary vanity. I have already started looking like this. I cleaned the garden, I've started taking care of the clothes, so like everything is organized, ready to go. First load is on. Not only I swapped the bins, but I cleaned the inside of the bins because they needed it. More dishes, yay. So now the next part is to sort out a few things that are a bit unorganized here. But first I just want to look a little bit more like me. Honestly, I'm in one of those moods. I am not going to change out of these clothes. I just want to be comfy today. It's my first day of the period, so I just want to be comfy. And I'm already doing way too much. And after this, I'm going to have to start thinking about what I'm going to be doing for lunch. And I'm also like planning when I'm going to have my period craving meal, because it's always the same and I do it every month. I think I'm going to be doing it tomorrow night after the kids go to bed, because my worst days regarding cramps and heavy bleeding are on the 3rd and 4th. So if I have my cheat right before, because it's like, yeah, it's not very healthy, but part of it is good for that week. So I make ramyun with runny cheese, a fried egg, a runny fried egg, and steak. And yeah, it's a lot, but oh my god, I do it every month because again, period craving. And the steak, it helps me a lot with my cramps throughout the period week, and I like to have it like right before it gets more intense. And I was thinking, do I do it today, Tuesday, Monday? And I was like, let me do it tomorrow, because I know that Tuesday and Wednesday are gonna be the worst days. It will give me a little bit of like to get through. Right now, I just wanna do a bit of my skincare, just look a little bit more human and not wearing this, because it gets hot when I start doing chores around the house. Let me show you like my little setup. So actually this was given to me by my neighbor because she didn't have space for it, and right now it's not really my style, but it works. For now, it works. I have a little corner where I can get ready, and I loved it. Yesterday when I went to London for my friend's birthday, it felt so good to like come here, get my hair done, get my makeup done, just like having a little girly time. I think that's so important. I haven't had that in like years. So it's like organized chaos. It's not chaos, to be honest. I don't think it's chaos, but given the space that I have, it's as organized as it can get, and it has all of my makeup. My skincare is stored on my bedside table because I don't have space here. But here I've got all the makeup. I've got a little box here with hair thingies. Then I've got a bit of a mix, like I have some Harry Potter themed hairbands. Then I've got all of my jewelry and stuff. It's like all here in this corner. I have my deodorant here and a bit of body oil and stuff. And my makeup brushes. This is actually quite new. And I've got, you know, a headband here so that I can take the hair out of the way. I usually hang this thing on this side, my bonnet. I hang my bonnet on this side. Then on the shelf, there's 3 shelves here. The bottom one has like my, you know, my foundations and concealers, base stuff, tools and stuff. I even have like these little thingies. I'll show you in a second. Then on the left, it's all my lipsticks, lip stuff, lips. And then on my right, it's like powder, anything like compact powders and bronzers stuff. And then where you guys are sitting right now, it's all of my eyeshadow palettes. And I've got one palette that it's not actually eyeshadows, it's just blushes, but you know, it just doesn't really fit where the other blushes and stuff are. And I actually reduced a lot of my makeup throughout the year, especially when I got pregnant. I gave away so much because I was like, I'm not going to go into the industry for quite some time. There's no point of having all of that makeup. I gave it to a friend that she loves makeup. Part of me doesn't regret it because I know that there was no point of keeping it. It was going to get ruined because I know that for years and years and years I wouldn't be able to touch it. But now, it's not that I'm back to the industry, but I'm back at like starting to like do a bit more. I still don't do my makeup regularly. I never really did on my day-to-day. I think I only put in a few things because I never like, I know people do it, but I never like rehearsing dance shows or stuff like that with a full face of makeup. Like, I never liked it. I think it's so unhealthy for your skin. Yeah, that's just me. A lot of people do it. I never liked it. In college, they kind of wanted us to like force us to wear makeup every single day, all the time. I did that for a while, and then my skin was breaking out like crazy, and I was like, this isn't good for my skin. So I did like minimum for college, which a lot of the times they complained. But I was like, yeah, but then if I do what you ask me to do, I will break out, and then I won't look as nice. Yeah, it was always like a debate. Because if anyone knows out there, actually I would appreciate this. I wouldn't say eyeshadows. Any base makeup that's like great for stage makeup, that's like sweat proof, but also doesn't like kill your skin. Does that exist? Because actually right now, to be honest, regarding foundations and things like that, I don't have any like proper for stage anymore. Like right now I don't, and I'm not going to be buying it for a while. But I would like to know a brand that like it's stage makeup, but I also don't want it to break out. So if anyone has any advice regarding like a good primer that doesn't, you know, that helps your skin regarding that, a good foundation and concealer and setting powder, setting spray, and all of that to like make sure that I don't sweat it off. Because I believe, I'm not a makeup expert, but I believe if you have a good base, doesn't matter like where your eyeshadows come from, because I think it will stay, but it's just the base. Like I always felt like everything would eventually melt because I sweat a lot. I sweat a lot when I'm full out dancing. Yeah, anyone knows anything? Because I would appreciate it. Just went to the bathroom and I washed my face and put my toner, You ask, why don't I do that here, my toner? I don't have space to put my toner here in the bedroom, so it stays there. I just brought my skincare from my bedside table and brought it here. That's what I've been using. That's what I've been doing, basically. So now I'm gonna put my... Oh my god, I'm still half asleep and I already had my morning tea, and I'm definitely gonna have to make a matcha or coffee or something. So let's put, oh, what is it called? Serum? I forgot the name of this. I always put it on my face, neck and chest. That's what I've been told to do by skin people. Always my face, neck and chest. Now next, so that's done. I'm putting my eye cream that I also put on my lips because I have incredibly dry lips all the time. Doesn't matter the time of the year, they are always dry. And when I remember to put a lip mask before I sleep, I do it, and that's the only time that sometimes they are not super dry. And I forgot to put this on my lips. Oh my god, I'm really half asleep. Not half asleep, I'm just tired and you know, period, and it's, you know, I'm just trying to survive here. Yeah, any extra always in my hands. Now I'm putting some lotion, not hello, like cream in my face. I'm the kind of person that's like, I use what I have until I don't have anything. And my kids have like a lot of lotion. And I'm literally using just like a baby cream, you know, whatever. It doesn't matter. As long as I'm hydrating my skin, taking care of me, it doesn't matter. And it saves me money on the long term. So yeah, chest again, neck, face. So basically this is my pot. Until I finish what I have at the house, I'm not buying anything. Now I'm gonna put sun care lotion, and I got this from Lidl. Doesn't matter. As you guys can tell, like, as long as I'm hydrated, everything. Don't get me wrong, I like to buy stuff from, usually I love buying skincare from Lush and the Body Shop. I have to get like more natural things just because my skin is very sensitive, and anything usually with chemicals and stuff like makes me, I wouldn't say break out, but like I have some sort of reaction. I don't know if it's allergies or whatever, but I have to avoid it. I think my kids got that from me as well, to be perfectly fair. That's why I'm more into like natural things, even for like washing clothes, because before I would always get like itchy skin like all the time. Never understood why, and then I decided to switch to more natural things because of the environment, and then I was like, actually, this is good for my skin. And now I'm gonna use this. This was given to me when I had James, and I still have it, so it's great. It's Farm Collection Helichrysum Floral Water. Feels nice on the skin. Can you hear my boys just arguing over whatever? So skincare done. Deodorant. Now you think, what I'm doing right now, for years I haven't done, I don't mean deodorant, I mean like skincare. And like having this little corner that I can just like sit, do my thing, just feel a little bit girly. I'm like, Also, this is another thing, deodorant. This is not sponsored or anything, but I was allergic to like every single deodorant ever, especially if it's spray. Like I would be so itchy, it was ridiculous. And I decided when I got pregnant to like switch to a more natural, just because I thought like maybe I am allergic to something. And at the time I got Wild, and I've been with Wild since. And it's reusable, so like you just remove at the bottom, you take the little thing, you just buy more. So this, for my day-to-day life, this is good. I'm gonna be honest, for performing, I don't think is as good. I heard about a brand called Act, which is a brand that they created deodorants for like performers, especially with that intent of like making you, you know, smell nice, but not like with the sweat and everything, you're not like, it doesn't melt. That's the thing. So I think for my day-to-day life, this is good. But I think eventually when I do want to get back into the industry and doing like full out, I think I will get that deodorant for work, basically, because I sweat a lot when I perform. I'm gonna put my skincare back and get my hairbrush. The rest of my hair stuff, it's in a basket there on my bedside table, and I have like stage makeup tools, beauty tools on a metal bag over there next to my husband's bedside table. It's better than before. Before I had everything in like 12 different places. Now it's just in 3 places, and obviously bathroom. I think I'm gonna put my hair, honestly, when I'm at home with the kids alone doing a bunch of chores and stuff, I have tried having my hair down because I love my hair down. It looks very pretty. I have 2 small boys. They always end up pulling my hair somehow, and it really hurts. So that's why I always have my hair up. And I'm not good with hairstyles like at all. Why most of the times I always have my hair in a ponytail. Oh god. I am feeling a little bit more like me because I did my skincare.
Feel pretty now.
Let me finish this and then I'll show you how this looks. Will take quite a while for us to do any proper work on the house. And I was thinking about contacting IKEA very soon to do storage in this bedroom. But since we will eventually redo the entire floor of the upper floor, I think we're gonna have to wait. So that is why I was like, let me accept this so I can have some sort of organization in this room. And I'm glad I took this because it did help us organize a little bit. When you buy a house, especially your first house, unless you have what I call F money, you know, you do things one at a time. One thing is done, which is we have shower pressure finally. For 6 months we didn't have shower pressure. Oh, we got a pump installed, which is in our, actually the boiler is here behind me. I know, it's, these houses in the UK are so well built. So that was like priority number one. We just want to make the house easier for us to live at our current time. So that's why our priorities were pressure in the shower, plumbing in the shed, so that we can have doing our laundry in the shed. Then we will get a dryer that will go to the shed as well. Make sure that the shed is prepared for the winter. So that's why we're not going to do like major work, but just make sure that it's like really well insulated, because we don't want the machines to freeze and get ruined. And then I think very soon we might have the plumber coming to install all the plumbing to the shed. We even told them like, we don't care about making it pretty, we just want it usable, because eventually we will redo the entire thing. So it doesn't matter how it looks as long as we can do it there. Then once the plumbing is installed in the shed, then we can remove our washing machine from the kitchen, put in the shed, and then I can put the dishwasher that we have already in the kitchen, not in the kitchen, like in the corridor between the living room and the kitchen, is just there waiting to just be installed. And once that is, oh my god, my life is going to be so much easier regarding chores. I don't understand people who are like, oh my god, but like make it a family thing. I do, but still, like, I want convenience regarding chores. Honestly, after we do the renos, I will probably get a robot hoover, at least for the bottom floor, because I don't like to do it.
Diz bom dia.
Bom dia.
Diz, say good morning.
Good morning.
Yay. Say good morning.
Good morning.
Well, since I couldn't show you before because I had to charge it, I'm gonna show you now how my vanity looks like.
Hi, that's me. And this is how it looks like.
So this was given by my very nice neighbor for free. Yeah, it has a few broken things, but the neighbor and my husband fixed them so that I can use it for now. So it came with a little bench. See, like that. And then this drawer has all my base stuff and tools, so like foundations, primers, setting sprays, and then anything like eyebrowies, whatever. And these are my fake lashes here. And I still have this self-tanner that I always used for additions and some like work performing related things. Then as I told you guys before, it has this perfect little hole where I put this box here, and has a lot of like hair accessories and stuff. Then on this side I have all of my lipsticks and lip glosses. This is basically my favorite type of like makeup product. I love lipsticks, I love anything for the lips. On this side, as I told you guys as well, I've got all my jewelry here. Then I've got my deodorant and makeup brushes and stuff. These are some like balms and oils that I keep here. And this is quite new, like this makeup brush holder. I got it from Shein, I think. Honestly, I absolutely love it. This I got also from Shein. This is when you're using like a straightener or something that's like really hot. This is, you know, to protect things, and you can also put it inside here if you want to. It lives here right now. These are my Harry Potter headbands, all of them. I've got my just, you know, getting ready headband and my sleeping bonnet here. And then on this side, all of my eyeshadow palettes are here. I do have here one palette from Inglot, which is just blushes, but you know, just these are the palettes. And then lastly, this drawer is anything like powders, bronzers, highlighters, and just like individual things. I do have, for example, like one compact eyeshadow from Sephora and a bit of a glitter. But yeah, they all like kind of live here.
So yeah, this is like how it looks like right now, but right now it works because it's not everywhere. At least it's like all here. Yeah, it's a bit like visually messy, but it's all here right now. One day we wanted to make sure we have built-in storage in this room and to have a built-in vanity, and I will like make it like exactly how I want it because I love storage. You can never have enough storage, especially here in the UK. So, but right now, honestly, it works. Like the fact that I have a little corner with all of that there helps me so much on my day-to-day, and it also cleared some space away from the bedside table and stuff, which is also, for the first time in my life, I have bedside tables, and to me it feels like a bloody luxury. But it's so nice. Some people say like, oh, it's a waste of me. I'm like, I'm loving my bedside table. It's so handy. To me, it's so handy. Like, I can't believe I lived all my life without a bedside table. I absolutely love it. Let's see if I woke up now. In the meantime, I have hanged one of the loads. The second load is also out, I need to hang it now. The third load is washing. In the meantime, I made lunch for all of us. And I tidy up all the paperwork upstairs, the bit of the rooms, and like some clothes that were a bit everywhere. Have tidy up the bit behind me, which is basically where our office, like tech stuff is living, because there's no office space. And then when I turn around, you're gonna see the state of my living room, and then people ask me why the hell I want my laundry all away in the shed. And you're gonna see my kids playing as well, so there's a few toys spread out on the floor. So those are my kids, my boys. They're playing a little bit and watching a bit of cartoons. And you've got one clothing rack, another one completely full, and the other one stays there. And I've got this load to hang, and there's two more to come. So yeah, when people ask me like, oh, why do you hate laundry so much? This is why, because then my house just becomes a laundromat when there's no sun outside. It drives me crazy. That's why I want everything away in that shed, because it's just way too many clothes. Yes, I found a way of hanging them in a way that they dry quicker and to fit more clothes into the clothing racks, but still, like, who wants to be in this environment? Nobody. Say hi. Say hi. Hi. You wanna film? You wanna film me?
Sí.
Hello. Don't you think my son is a great cameraman? Yeah?
Banana.
Banana?
My
Simon, how do you ask properly for banana?
Sorry. My banana, por favor.
Can you say that in English? And how do you ask properly in English?
Mom, can you give me a banana, please?
Yes, I can.
Banana.
Yes, I can. Okay, okay. Can't believe this, but I finished all of the laundry. I'm gonna show you how it looks like, and then you might finally understand why I am so passionate about wanting to have plumbing in the shed. Because this is my house when I do laundry. So one blanket is here because there's no other place to put it. This one is here, like right next to the window. Then I've got this massive one here, plus this one with another blanket around, and this one plugs here. So I'm trying to dry all my clothes like this. Mind you, that's our living room, also the kids' playroom, it's everything room. So yeah, that's why I want the shed to be our temporary laundry room because it drives me crazy. But regarding all the things in the list, I think I've done all of them. Yeah, so I changed the bins, I did the full of the laundry and hang them even though it looks like that. I cooked, I cleaned the garden, did dishes, have another dish waiting, trying to think, am I missing something of the major chores? But I don't think so. I think I finally did it. Oh my god. It's 4 p.m. At least I did a bit of my skincare. Well, honestly, I think I'm gonna leave this video here because I just need to do a bunch of chores today and I don't have any more energy to film or edit or nothing, but at least I did something. I did all of the chores. Oh god, it took me a while. It took me a lot of caffeine, but I did it. I did it. And I also did the bedroom. Even though I didn't film for you guys, I did sort out all of our paperwork that was there. God, I can't believe we did this. Can't believe we did it. Hope you enjoyed this vlog of chores. And I'll see you on my next one. Bye!